right, what is going on, Vintage Gamers? Wednesday night, you know what that means. It's time for some nonsense. Today, this wasn't today, but I saw a modern list of Neoform Affinity. Basically, the idea is use as many artifacts as you can to power out the two powerful 7-drop Affinity cards, which are Thought Monitor and, well, this is not the most powerful, but it's a big Salamander. Basically, take these cards, pay them on cheap, and then Neoform, sack the creature, and get a creature that has a mana value 1 higher, Grizzlebrand or Archon, and put it into play. So, yeah, in Vintage, we don't have to play things like Memnites and Frogmites because we have on a wide variety of 0-drop mana rocks, which are even better as they're going to reduce our Affinity cards as well as pay for our Affinity cards. So we're going to do Seat in the Cyanod, mana rocks. I am going to play the Tangle Bridge. I'm not 100% sure on the bridge. Obviously, it's an enters tap land, but the idea of having an indestructible land is kind of somewhat appealing, and I think I'm not exactly sure how easy it is going to be to cast green-blue. But yeah, and obviously we're a Saga deck. This is a very good Saga deck as we're going to be able to make very large constructs. Also, have a wide variety of Saga targets. We got keys, needles, tops, jars, crypts, all kinds of nonsense. Yeah, this is a power crept Mirror Enforcer for the boomers out there. Yes, they power crept Mirror Enforcer. I was surprised as well. I can't believe they did that, but they did that. So yeah, you've got this Salamander here who's a Mirror Enforcer, but a Salamander, and also cycles for artifact lands. So I can cycle for a Seat or a Tangle Bridge, which is actually pretty cool. Sideboard, anti-artifact cards. I did include Tinker. There's no Tinker in the main because it's a terrible Citadel deck, quite frankly. It's just awful at doing the Citadel thing. But I still think Tinker Sphinx is very good in a specific set of Collector, Force of Vigor matchups. And actually, Sphinx is an 8-drop, so you can Neoform into it too, which is cool. So we've got Tinker Sphinx. We've got Hercules versus Shops. We've got Dismember versus Collector Roof. We have Flusterstorm versus Combo. Karn versus other artifact decks. And then a pile of Lanterns and Needles to go with our already having Tormod's Crypts and Needle in the main. So pretty straightforward. We're going to try to deploy all the artifacts on turn 1 and cast Neoform. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, here we are. Round 1 of our Vintage League with Neoform Affinity. I have a solid Saga hand that I don't know, I might keep. I can just get a Lotus off my Saga and cast my Archon. If I draw any of my 8 Thoughtcasts effects, could be good. All right, you know what? I mean, time to find out how good Saga is. Time to find out exactly how good Saga is. It's a little sus, but it could work. This hand is going to cast Archon. It's got a tutable Black Lotus. It is a Wasteland GG hand. I don't know. Again, we have like some good draws. Like we have 8 casts, 8 thoughts. And we still have, still have Ancestral, so. Are we ever going to cast a green spell with this hand? I mean, this does not look like a green spell hand, but. I said, I played a practice match with the deck just to make sure it worked. And I cast Neoform in both games and murdered my opponent. So, my opponent was on Merfolk, so that didn't help, but. All right, Black Lotus Doomsday, turn 1 kill. Cabal Therapy. Okay. That's an interesting one. What are you going to name? Force of Will? Time Walk. That's an interesting one. These are interesting plays. I don't know exactly what's happening. There are currently no Black Lotus Therapy decks in the main vintage metagame, but maybe... Oh, I forgot. That is technically a deck that played Therapy at one point. Okay, wow, hit Bloodghast and Vengevine. And now they get to take something. I kind of forgot that Hogak used to play therapies. They were so bad in the deck. Mana Crypt. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I guess this means I get Vigored, right? My opponent only has 4 cards in hand. Oh, that's very bad for me. Imagine not playing Black Lotus in your Gaak deck. I can't believe people actually do that. Black Lotus is cracked in Gaak. 2 Vengevines. Well. We did. Yeah, I don't know. Like, people cut Lotus from Gaak, and I think it's just incredibly bad call. Lotus is so good. Well, shit. What can we do? We can draw Time Walk into Ancestral. All right, we did not do that. Got him. All right, it's okay, it's okay. We bring in Needles and Lanterns and Sphinxes and Dismembers and Hinkers. And I board out Force of Wills. Flusters. I'm just like gonna just eat my vigor and let it happen. I think that's the plan. Oh, Time Vault Key is terrible. We can take Time Vault Key out. All right, cool. The good news is, if we had kept a hand that had like good cards and Force of Will, that also probably wouldn't have beaten our opponent's hand anyways. I don't know. You can still get Grizzlebrand. It's probably fine. Like, our whole plan is just to do the Neoform thing, so I think it's okay. Yeah, the good news is that, like, I think most of our hands would have lost to that draw. That has got to be the top tier of Gaak draws, right? You had double Therapy, turn 1, double Therapy, Hollow 1, double Vengevine. Like, Well, I think Dismember does more than Force of Will. And, like, Force of Will, we have to have another blue card, and our blue count is very sus. To put it lightly. Our blue count gets pretty sus. Like, Dismember has alternative use, right? You can kill Hollow Ones and Vengevines and keep them from... And Deathrite Shaman and keeps them from Gaak. And I think Dismember is better than Force in here. I almost built this deck with... Jesus, Thoughtcast is so bad. I almost built this deck with no forces and to be more all in, and like, or like forces in the board, but all right, well, this hand is unplayable. Don't like this. This hand is something. This hand is definitely something. So I keep this hand and I bottom a seat, play a bridge and pass, and then go for like Time Walk Thought Monitor stuff. I don't know, I guess. I don't have any graveyard hate in my hand, but maybe that doesn't matter. Can my deck really beat a Deafening Silence, though? Maybe I'll play out the Petal. I mean, we don't know that they're on white. Maybe they don't have Deafening Silence. Well, the trick is it's not easy to cast like my 7 drops without first playing a bunch of mana rocks, right? Though I can play a Thought Monitor next turn, so maybe that's not exactly correct. Like next turn I can go Mana Vault. I have 3 artifacts in play, and then I can just play a Thought Monitor. All right, Hollow 1. Bizarre? How many things? How many things? I think typically in these artifact-based decks, you want to keep in Flusters and Forces, but I just don't know how we could ever, like, figure out cards to board out, so... Maybe we can think about it again if we go to sideboarding. Hollow 1, double Root Wall of Vengevine. Just, you know, some average draws. The classic hand that actually beats Rav Trap. All right. So... Now a question becomes... I don't think there's any questions. I think we just play all of our things and... 1, 2, 3, 4. I could not even tap my Mana Vault. Yeah, it's probably fine. I'm not playing around it. Fuck. It's okay. I'll draw Tinker and we'll win this game. Not bad. Not bad. I'm going to tap using the Academy and the Vault. That way, if I draw Neoform, I can cast it with the green mana off of Bridge. Neoform probably wins this game. That is technically a Neoform. Or a Tinker. Or an Ancestral. The problem is Wasteland. Yeah, I have to pass a turn. I know that. I know I have to pass a turn. I guess I should just spin my top instead. That way I can wait. I have a Neoform on the top. If I had just drawn with my top, I would have had it. I'm going to get Wastelanded and lose this game, though. What if I draw this Thoughtcast? What if I draw this Thoughtcast? I can't cast it. I don't have enough artifacts. I should instead just play a bridge as my land, and then that way I can hold up Mystical for Neo. So that'll help play around Wasteland. Oh, I think I forgot the bridge in my Thoughtcast calculation here. Okay, that was bad then. I could have drawn my Thoughtcast and played my land. Yes, this doesn't look like an artifact. I agree. I was wrong. So depending on what my opponent does, we have different options. Well, I think it's necessary. I think it's worthwhile to include 4 bridges when we're playing for Salamanders and Neoform. Maybe I should have 1. It just doesn't look like an artifact. What do you want from me? You're right. You're absolutely right. Our mirror enforcer thing is oh fucking hell. Okay, so now I have to get rid of my top and get. They didn't read the card either. Resolves. Resolves. So are they not going to cast Gaak here? Oh, they are going to cast Gaak post-combat. Okay, so I think what I want to do is just Mystical for Tinker. Oh, I should just crypt the Gaak. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, okay, hold on. I played really badly there. So my opponent, I should never have had a chance to get the Gaak with my Tormod's Crypt. However, my opponent activated Strip Mine, which was an opportunity, and then they attacked, which is another opportunity. But we're fine. We're gonna Tormod's Crypt our opponent now. I was too busy thinking about this Mystical Tutor. Yes, this has been not the cleanest game of Magic the Gathering. I do agree. Okay, so I have on top of my library a top and a Neoform. Should I instead put a Tinker on top, tinker away my Mana Vault, and get a Sphinx? So that seems better than like getting rid of my Thought Monitor. And it also lets me draw further Neoforms. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we successfully played around that, which is nice. Wait, so these artifact lands are actually just insane? Wow, if we had played Fire of Industries, this would have been way worse. All right, my opponent has 0 cards in hand, so this should be winning. We would 100% lose this game if my opponent strip mined Tolarian Academy, though. Wow, what a crazy good draw from, like, they had Force of Vigor, Strip Mine, Hogak, Root Wall, Vengevine, Hollow One. Wow. What a crazy good Hogak draw. My opponent has had 2 substantially strong Hogak draws here. Okay. So that was not the cleanest game of Magic the Gathering from both sides of the table. What do I want to do? I think I want to just keep this what I'm doing here. I understand that Force and Fluster are good against Vigor, but I just don't think that's what I want to do. My current blue count is 7, 8, 9, 13, 17, 18. It would be 22. It's not bad. Not bad. It's just there's no room. I don't have room for this kind of things. All right, I'm just gonna I'm gonna run it back. I like the way this is set up. Yeah, so my opponent plays Collector Roof, which is a card I just cannot beat. So yes. The classic Grizzlebrand hand, and the classic tap land can't play my Thoughtcast hand. Well, Jar insulates you against Vigor as well, so I don't think Jar is bad. I am not going to 4 Seasons this time, but if people are in Europe, they definitely should. There's going to be big Legacy and Vintage events there. So this time, if this was a Spire of Industry, this hand is infinitely keepable. But now that it's not a Spire of Industry, I would rather just put this hand back. So -1 point. Oh, this hand's good though. I'm just gonna put back this Thoughtcast. Am I? Yeah. Yeah. Kind of wish I had ley lines. Uh-oh. Ah, the Deafening Silence comes out. Okay, that could be pretty annoying for us. I don't want to... Oh my god, I'm gonna get blown out by a Vigor, aren't I? Oh, I'm gonna get fucking destroyed by a Vigor. I'm also gonna get destroyed by a Collector Roof. Yeah, I guess I should keep Enforce of Will. Fucking hell. I should have kept Enforce of Will. Should have kept Enforce of Will. Okay, yeah, I mean, you live and learn. My opponent just plays a Collector Roof here. I'm just dead. Maybe I'm supposed to cast Ancestral on my turn in case I draw a Mental Misstep. All right, well, Stitcher Supplier is fine. Maybe their hand's weak and they kept it on the back of Deafening Silence on turn 1, which seems a very reasonable thing to do. I definitely misboarded. That's unfortunate. What do I cut though? What? Like, how do I? Oh, they have a Bazaar as well. Ah, shit. And they're gonna they hit a third Rootwalla after milling 2 Rootwallas to bring back a Vengevine. Yeah, come on. Oh shit. Okay. So slow. I guess I just go Saga Needle and then Mystical for Tinker again. No, I didn't think Needle on Bazaar was good. I was trying to play around Vigor as much as possible because when your opponent leads on Deafening Silence, it kind of feels more like they're likely to have, you know, a Vigor hand. I mean, this hand still tinkers pretty quickly. Might be acceptable. I should have just kept Force is the real problem here. Oh, it's so bad for me. It's so bad for me. This matchup does not seem good. I mean, maybe if I was on the play. How do I possibly navigate this correctly? I'm taking 6. I should just Mystical for Time Walk. Well, I mean, I did say in my video that Gaak was the only tier 1 Bazaar deck in the top in the top 4 decks. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Mystical for Time Walk. That way I can play Seat Time Walk, and then I can play Tangle Bridge. I think that makes sense. I mean, I could just get a Tinker, but Tinker feels like it's gonna be... I guess it's the next turn. So if I were to go Seat Time Walk, bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still short on this companion. So I guess I'm just supposed to go Tinker, play a Soul Guide Lantern. Yeah, okay, sure. I'm just gonna go Tinker, play a Tangle Bridge, play a Soul Guide Lantern. Do I want to hit this just to prevent a Gaak? No, I kind of want to have artifacts in play to play my companion. They drew another Wasteland? I guess we're just gonna lose to that. My opponent only activated Bazaar once this game, right? Alright, I have to draw... I can't even draw an Opal. I have to draw exactly Tolarian Academy. I hit exactly Academy, or I could hit an artifact and play a companion. Alright, I mean, they got us. They got us. Like, we could have played this differently, but feels pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we could have used like a single Moxen, right? A single Moxen is good enough to buy us a turn. Obviously I misboarded, but this was really frustrating. It felt like their draws were substantially better than ours. All right, let's try this again. Round 2. What do we got? That is a lot of Neoforms, but it's definitely an acceptable hand. Definitely an acceptable hand. Doesn't take us too much to get this Thoughtcast. Another artifact off of our top will be good. They have Mental Misstep. We have Mental Misstep. Something, good guy with a Mental Misstep. Yeah, no worries, Jay. You had some strong stuff going on there. Guess if I get Wastelanded here, I'm pretty upset, but I kind of need to spin no matter what, so... Deafening Silence is mostly just used in Gaak and Mono White. So, which kind of Bazaar is this deck? This one is Dredge. This one is Dredge. All right, I mean, we're going to play the... I didn't play Ley Lines in my Sideboard Gauntlet, I guess. Okay, so if I take the Emerald and then I cast Thoughtcast for 2... yeah, I mean, this is progress. And now I have 1 short on this. I could artifact land cycle it. I agree. I don't mean I'm not big on therapy, but I think Lotus is quite good. I kind of... So if I draw into seat, I'm like a little bit worried about getting forced. Fuck. If I draw with our top into seat and play seat, then next turn I would use Sapphire to play top, giving me 1, 2, 3, 4 lands, and I could Thought Monitor into Neoform. Or I could just Artifact Land Cycle now and keep my top in play. I might need this force is what I still think I might need this force. All right, I'm going to try to keep it. Maybe I should have drawn the force and then just cycled away the no, I don't want to lose my top. I don't know. I think I played this badly. Am I just going to get Vigored? I mean, not much I can do about that. Oh, I didn't get Vigored. Yeah. So I can't play this, right? Oh, I can't. No, I can't play that. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. This doesn't work if I get Vigored, obviously. But next turn, I can go Sapphire, top, and then they didn't activate upkeep. They hit nothing. So that's good. No Silver Smoke's coming back. No Amalgam's coming back. It gives us a full turn. Okay, this might work out. Okay, so now we get to do the thing, I hope. So here we go top. And then I have a force on top. So I just play Salamander off of this, and then Neoform it. They have a force. All right, do I get a Grizzlebrand? I get a Grizzlebrand. Can I win with this Grizzlebrand? That's the next question. I need to find Vault Key. It's pretty damn close. Also a Needle. Okay. Mystical. I don't have Tinker in my main now, so that doesn't work. I can't activate Grizzlebrand again because of Creeping Chills, but I could do Needle. Wait, what about Mystical for Time Walk? We can do that. So I can tap Vault, Mystical for Time Walk, untap Sapphire, draw into Time Walk with Grizzlebrand. Needle Pass seems way worse. I have Tormod's Crypt now. I believe we're doing the thing. I do enjoy this. This is very much my kind of shit. Yes. I think we're just very lucky my opponent hit nothing in their top 26 cards, but, you know, a little here, a little there. All right, we're bringing in Sphinx and Needles and Lanterns and Tinker. And maybe Flusterstorm. And I'm going to take out Archon. It's not very good here. And I'm going to take out... what? Wait, I said I don't want forces, right? I actually think it's better to not have forces against Dredge. Like, Flusterstorm's usually better. Maybe? Maybe take Mystical out. There's a modern list, and I saw it, and I was like, damn, that's totally my shit. And so we playing it. Misstep's pretty bad. Jar is good against Vigor, which might not be enough. We are bringing in Flusterstorm for Vigor, so it's probably fine. This looks better. Yeah, this is probably close enough. Oh, yeah. This is probably fair. Well, it's very unfair, actually. Ah. The classic Thought Monitors do nothing. Hope that wins hand. I'm in. I'm going to get grief for keeping this hand, but I got to do it. I got to do it. There's no way I don't do this. One Dredger. One Dredger. This hand definitely makes me wish I had... That's a pretty good draw. Force. I guess I have a pedal. I could have played Fluster if I had it. That just happens. All right, cool. I will take your Dredger. Do I want to throw even more cards into the blender? Yeah, I do. I will play this the very least. This lets me crack my Lantern the other way if I want to, if they have a Vigor. And also helps me play... Okay, so they do have a Vigor, which is not great. But this is okay. Copium. I'm going to just leave my pedal for now. That way, if I draw an artifact land... sorry, like a Moxen, I can go Moxen Key, 3 mana Vault Key them. So they did hit 3 Dredgers here, and then hit nothing. Okay. So their hand is 1 Golgari Thug and 2 Unknowns, and I have a pedal. Oh no! Well, I did say that was gonna happen. Did they just... Where did they get a grief from? Have they just had a grief this whole time? Didn't... Oh, they drew 2. Okay, the original draw 2 of the turn. Okay, yeah, fair. They're gonna take my key, which does leave me with nothing. But what if I hit like a Mana Crypt? That'd be interesting. Oh, yeah, it's a Donkin. Honestly, if I had maybe been a little smarter, we'd probably be doing pretty well. The Neoform seems very achievable, which I like. Oh, they're still debating on this grief. I don't think it's super confused. I think you just take the key. Yeah, okay. That's the only thing I can play. I guess I technically could sack Pedal and play Vault, but that does not seem like a play I want to make. All right, so I'm looking for Mana Rocks. That's good. I accept. Okay, we're progressing. Progress is being made. I don't want to spin in my upkeep because I want to be able to play Time Vault. Maybe I do want to spin in my upkeep just to find Graveyard Hate. That's something I could choose to do. So far, not too bad, though. 1 Narcomoeba, 1 Chill, 1 Ghoul. I'm not too worried about 1 Amoeba, 1 Chill, 1 Ghoul at the moment. Oh, there's now 1 Icarid. That's not bad. Okay, 2 Narcomoebas, 1 Ghoul. I have Thought Monitors. This still seems fine. I don't really want this Icarid going off next turn, though. I see more cards by drawing first anyways. Moxen, perfect. Perfect. So now I have 3, 4, up to 5 mana. If I cast a Thought Monitor right now, it costs me 4. So I could cast a Thought Monitor with just Academy Jet, drawing 2 cards blind. And then if I don't draw anything I like, I have to spin with my Lotus. That's probably acceptable. Yeah, okay. Those are good Magic cards. Crypt. Needle. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this costs 1 blue. So we should just cast it. Okay. How about like a Tormod script? Not great. All right, so I'm going to spin this. Now I can't draw a needle or lantern. Hmm. They only have an Icarid coming back and their natural Dredge 4 or 2 Icarids. I think it's fine. Flusterstorm, Probe, Opal. We're past the point of Flusterstorm mattering. Don't really want... I mean, I'm going to have to draw through them with our next Thought Monitor anyways. Okay. So how many Thought Monitors are we blocking with? If they dredge our Shambling Shell, though, we need to be able to spin for Flusterstorm, which because it means they have a Force of Vigor, but they don't have a Force of Vigor because they dredged last turn. They should have a Dredger in their hand, and now they should have 2 Dredgers in their hand. And they can't activate Bazaar, and they're not bringing back Icarid. I don't think I want to do that, though, because I know it gets me nowhere. I kind of think I want to take 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just want to take... Oh, no, I can block with 1 and then use Opal, and I still have 6. So... block with 1. If I tap with top play, Opal play monitor, then I have to replay. Maybe it's still fine. So this is going to draw me to Probe Fluster, which is fine. Maybe I don't want to use Opal in case I try to Neoform. That's actually an interesting thought. I guess I should play Vault and tap Academy. I can't get back my key, right? I didn't put anything in my deck that gets get back my key. Maybe I'm just gonna die if I don't find a Sphinx fast enough. So I draw with my top, I cast my top, I draw my top and my Saga, and then I spin again. I can shuffle with my companion if I want. It's probably fine. It shows me 2 new cards. Needle. That's not very good. Okay. I guess we are going to cycle our companion. And I'm still just looking for a Soul Guide Lantern, which I have 2 in my deck. Come on. Really? What's the likelihood that I have 2 needles in my deck and I shuffle and both needles are still in the same spot? Holy shit, that's got to be infinitesimally small. That's got to be infinitesimally small. So if I draw top now and I cast Thought Cast, doesn't actually progress me except it uses my mana on this turn. I can't hold up Flusterstorm, but there's kind of no reason for me to hold up Flusterstorm. Well, I mean, it definitely shuffled because the 3rd card is different. But okay, I am in deep shit now. I am in deep shit now. Especially with a Mana Crypt in play. It might just be hopeless now. MTG a bad hobby? I don't know if I have the right answer to you. It's definitely not a cheap hobby. Unless you're doing a lot of winning on Magic Online. In which case it can be a cheap hobby. Well, this did not go as planned because I felt we were very favored. Why not just play the 4/4? Because there's 3 Icarids. there are a lot more than just an Icarid. My opponent is going to overwhelm a 4/4 very fast. I was trying to use my 4/4 to find a Soul Guide Lantern or something better. I kind of need to keep 1 in play. 3, 6, 8, go to 3. I can't really do that. This looks hopeless. Playing a companion here is not a play I would make. It is a losing play. You're like my opponent right now is gonna bring back an Amalgam. Yeah. No, my opponent has like us in range of we have a Mana Crypt in play, chat. If I block a Narc Amoeba, we can die to our Mana Crypt. And we could die to Creeping Chill. Like I can't afford to not block the 3/1s there. I think I'm going to lose, but yeah, I mean, I have to draw Tinker off of my top right here. And even then, I'm not sure I block enough things. If I draw exactly Tinker, I did draw exactly Tinker. Okay. So float my mana, or sorry, use this mana, make a construct. Should have done this first. This might be enough. Tinker away my mana crypt into a Sphinx. And then I guess I'll just play these needles. Bazaar of Baghdad. Bazaar of Baghdad. All right, that actually might be enough. So 3... Oh, they can't even bring back 3 Icarids. I don't really care. My opponent's not going to draw a Wasteland because they're not drawing naturally for turn. They're dredging. I don't have to worry. Like, they have 3 cards that are dredgers, and they're going to dredge again. So I don't have to worry about that. So actually, next turn we just get a Lotus off of our Saga and cast Grizzlebrand as well. We're going to win this game. The old shuffle, baby. I actually... Wow. Yeah. I believe this is doing it. Wow. They didn't... I mean, I had to dodge chill, but yeah, maybe they boarded it out. No, there was just 3 chills left, and they were all in the bottom 18. Sometimes lucky. I don't need to play ground chills anymore, so because I have a Sphinx attacking. I have a couple mana. That's exactly how I thought I would cast Grizzlebrand this. Yeah, I feel like in round 1 my opponent ran much better than I did, and I felt like in round 2 we ran way better than our opponent did. Our opponent, like, we didn't run well in this game because like we missed pretty badly, but our opponent ran horribly. Our opponent missed like anything in their top 26 in game 1, and then in that game they just couldn't find a chill. Yeah, not great. All right, here we go. Round 3 now. Another tap land. Another day, another tap land. Yeah, I mean, this one feels like a keep. It's a little slow, but we can't get wastelanded, so it's memes. It's very memes. But I mean, it is playing powerful cards, so. I mean, there's a legitimate upside of not being wastelandable. You have to pay to not get wastelanded, all right? We had our land survive a strip mine today, so yeah, but it's also findable by a salamander. And I'll have you know that is a key interaction that has definitely already come up. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. Can we play a 3rd round versus Bazaar of Baghdad? Studies show that is possible. Nope. 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 Doomsday. Tinker? Tinker? Oh, God. That's not good for the home team. Yeah, you spent 3 cards to get 3 cards. Does look like Doomsday, though. Which is, historically a bad matchup for Magic the Gathering decks. Okay, we have a plan. I mean, they spent, oh, yeah, I guess that's fair. Sure. Sure, why not? Yes. Yes, my deck might not be good against Doomsday because it is a vintage deck. Those are those are unfavored. Oh, it's not Doomsday. We're safe. It's probably Breach. It's probably Breach. Okay, we're going places. I think it makes sense to play our Thought Monitor. Which is, you know, we can regenerate if they were to Lightning Bolt it. Oh no, Force of Will. Pitching Intuition. Okay, so they're playing Discoveren's Breach list. It's okay. We've got ammo. Though I guess all they need is a Breach. And we're going to die. Okay, pass. I like that. I would like to draw a Mox Opal, probably, or a Seat of the Cyanod, or a Sapphire, not an Urza Saga. This currently costs 3 again. All right, well. Maybe I'm supposed to be casting Thoughtcast instead. Kind of on it. Feels like better use. Now I'm getting blasted. Okay, I can't regenerate it on the stack. Saga Gaming, okay. Not all sagas are created equal here. What is this? A Dak Faden. Fair. They're gonna steal my emerald? They're gonna loot. Okay. There's nothing. They looted a Citadel away, yeah. So there's nothing I can mystical for, right? I mean, I could mystical for like a Force of Will so that we have better protection later, but don't think I want to give up the ability to draw another 7-drop. Well, now we can do things. I wish we had Tinker Citadel now. Okay, so I can mystical for a... What the hell can I even mystical for? An Ancestral? Is that even good value? There's not much in our deck, huh? Time Walk. So we could kill the Dak Faden, right? If we go Black Lotus, Mystical, Thoughtcast, Time Walk, make a creature. It's kind of glit. Kind of seems good, right? Oh, I don't have enough mana. I need 5 mana, and I only have... No, I have enough mana, right? Thoughtcast costs 1. Time Walk costs 2. No, I'm 1 mana short. Fuck. Well, my Thoughtcast could draw me, or my Thoughtcast could still draw me a mana. We're kind of committed now, so... Like, we could just go Ancestral, and that way we would Thoughtcast into Ancestral and draw a ton of cards. Maybe that's better. We have a Neoform. That's probably better. Did I have enough mana here? If I had... That got negated. Well, actually, this works out, I guess. All right, well, next turn we have a Grizzlebrand. I guess next turn we have a lot of things. Make them use their DAC on a dude. All right, I mean, if we don't get breached... I feel like we're ahead, as long as we don't get breached. The minute they cast Breach, we die. Because they have Lotus Demonic. But maybe they'll go, like, make a Saga, steal my companion, right? That could happen. Like, if they go for a delaying line instead of a looting line, what are they stealing? Okay, they stole the companion. Why wouldn't they steal the Thought Monitor? This flies over and kills your deck. Don't really understand that. There's no reason for me to make a token, right? I want to be able to pay for a Flusterstorm. Watch them play like a Hull Breacher. Oh no, I did it in the wrong... I got destroyed by the Mana Vault. All right, well. I lost my mana, so I guess now I get to attack. Shit. I guess I could lose to a Pyroblast too. How many Pyroblasts? How many Pyroblasts? 2 Pyroblast. Shit. What is this? Oh. Sure. Oh, they're playing around Needle. Yeah, that's fair. I do have a Needle. I guess I could just get a Soul Guide Lantern, and that lets me... I mean, I'm not going to win the long game now, though, because they took my thing and I didn't make a token. But I can't beat a Flusterstorm, and I should try to beat Flusterstorm, right? I could get a key, because a key would let me beat Flusterstorm, and it works towards my combo kill. Okay, let's try that. So if I get a key, and this way, if my opponent Flusterstorms me, I can untap my Mana Vault and pay. Also, I get to kill the DAC. And then I Neoform, and they just have to have Pyroblast. You should have done this pre-combat. Because I have a Welding Jar. Oh, that takes it out of combat? Oh. I mean, I had to do that anyways, so this is fine. Man, it's been a long time since I've done that. Okay, well, I'm going to put a Grizzlebrand in play, and you have no way to stop me. Bet you didn't see Neoform coming! Grizzlebrand! All right. Any vaults? Any vaults? Not technically a vault. I can go to 3, right? I have Force. Oh, no, they can get their own key. I can't go to 3. Okay, so I guess I just... Can I play my Archon this turn? If I play Saga and I untap this, is 3 mana, 4 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana, 5 mana, 6 mana, 7 mana? I mean, they just cast Lightning Bolt. They literally just cast Lightning Bolt. But I have 4, they have another Lightning Bolt in their deck and 3 Underworld Breaches. All right, I'm gonna play my... If I play my Saga and I untap my Mana Vault, I have 5 mana, 6 mana. I can't play my Archon. I counted. I do have Hard Cast Force and Alt Cast Force, though. So I'm down. I think I'm down to pass the turn here. Think I'll be okay. Kind of want to just Mental Misstep that, though. Now I don't have access to Double Force. Maybe I should have played out an Opal. Maybe I should have taken 2. They got a Sapphire? Well, they could have gotten a top, chat. So they could have gone like Breach, Fluster, I don't know, something. Maybe there's no top? Is there a top? There's no top in their list. It's only mana sources. I think not. Wait, they have a Citadel. There's no reason to force this. Whatever. I was gonna win anyways. Yeah, I was gonna win anyways. All right, sick. Actually, if I had activated my Grizzlebrand, I would have won. Kind of funny. Wait, so Neoform kind of strong. The card has been good. All right, so I'm going to bring in Soul Guide Lanterns and Karn. And I'm going to take out... I mean... Mystical's pretty bad. I mean, Neoform's pretty bad in this matchup, though. This matchup's really hard for... I mean, they have 2 main deck Pyro, a total of 4 Pyros. 3 Pyros in the 75, 4 Shattering Sprees, an Alpine Moon. Well, I normally want a... I don't need a Tormod's Crypt if I have Lanterns. This is going to be very hard for us, I would assume. I'm going to just say this Construct War doesn't matter. And I think I'm supposed to keep this jar because of 4 Shattering Sprees. But maybe I'm just supposed to play more Flusterstorms. Well, I kind of want jar. I mean, I'm probably supposed to play multiple Flusterstorms anyways. I want Vault Key because I want to be able to draw it with Grizzlebrand. But maybe they don't. I do think I need to do that. Maybe I'll take out an Opal. No, they're not threatening it that badly. I'm just going to say this isn't good enough. Sure, let's try that. I would suspect it's very hard for us to resolve it. Like that game where we resolved Neoform, it was like they forced 3 things that game, right? They forced 3 things and Pyroblasted something. This is way too many Salamanders. Don't you think this is a couple too many salamanders? I should put this back. If this had one Moxen, though, it'd be pretty good. I'm on the draw. Go bridge, go key plus cycle. It's kind of close. I think we can just do better, so we should do better. This isn't really better. I think I'm just gonna put away Vault, actually. Is this actually better? Might be better. They're on a mull of 5. We do have a lot more payoffs in this deck than typical. Like, we have 8 casts. Maybe that's not a lot more. Well, the problem with hard cast Force of Woe in this hand is it means exposing yourself to Shattering Spree, which I don't want to do. It's highly likely I just play Seat and pass. Top. I know people say we have payoffs, but isn't it more likely that we'll just draw only Moxen and lose? Well, Slasher told me Thoughtcast is like PO, but better, so... Alright, well, now I think everything gets played out. Oh, our first hand was so much better. Our first hand was so much better. We could have played some 4/4s. My opponent's gonna cast a Dak Fade in here. No, they have Shattering Spree. Like I said, I shouldn't have played this out. What was I thinking? I guess if they target Lotus, I can force one of the Shattering Sprees and counter the Shattering Spree on Lotus, and I only lose one, and it's fine. I don't know. It felt like it was time to play it out because it would, you know, help us protect against like a Narset or a Tinker or something. But now I'm just getting Shattering Spreed. This hand's so bad. What was I doing? All right, so Seat. Oh, they chose to not hit the Lotus. All right, so I will just counter the one on Seat. Such a nightmare. Wait, they forced it pitching Tinker? All right, my opponent forced it pitching Tinker. All my blue sources are gone. Why didn't... No! Fine. I hate this game so much. If I had just not played any Moxen, we could never lose this game. All I had to do was play none of my cards. If I had played 0 cards, we could never have lost this game. But no, I was all hard cast Force. It's fine. The game is over anyways. It doesn't matter. 8 cast is too broken. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Uh-oh. Are they gonna Shattering Spree or are they gonna cast Ancestral? Oh, they cast Ancestral. Who could have seen this coming? Would they play a land and cast another Ancestral? Sigh. Oh, no, they missed on lands and only cast one Ancestral. All right, I mean, I'll take it. No, we could have drawn into... Come on, I want to play this Karn. That does let me play this Karn. I would get Mind Break trapped. Fucking opponent. Oh, shit. I mean, they had to draw something to not draw a blue land, right? It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine, chat. Look, I can artifact cycle. Everything is fine. Oh, this game would have been so free if I could just play like a human being. Hardcast Force on my Thoughtcast? Yeah. All right, so do I artifact cycle for a green source, chat, or play the 4/4? All right, I'm going in. You can't stop me. I'm here. I'm here to Neoform, and I will not let anything stop me. I'm here to Neoform and nothing but the Neoform. I've run them out of counter spells. Now is the time. Now is the time. There's no way they have another force in their hand. I hate this game so much, by the way. I hate this game so much. I played this game awfully and deserve to lose. Do they draw Demonic Tutor and now they breach kill me? Oh, they have a Citadel. They're at 8 life though. Time Walk, they're at 6 life. Ah, they killed me. Unlucky. We would have died either way, right? Man, that was a tilting game of Magic the Gathering. The real problem was playing into Shattering Spree after saying I was not going to play into Shattering Spree. I mean, they'd be at 4, and then they would Tinker a Citadel, and we would die on the. They would Time Walk, and we would die to Breach. Like, didn't actually make a difference. They wouldn't actually be at 4 because they could have chump blocked as well. So, I mean, we could have drawn a green source, and then we would have had 2/2/2 4/4s. But there's a lot of different things that changed there for sure. I mean, it made sense to deploy the mana sources. I actually thought New Capenna looked pretty weak for Vintage. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there was one real play that was the real problem in that game, and that was me playing my Moxen when I didn't have to play my Moxen. Though, if I don't play my Moxen, I run into Mind Break Trap, so who knows? That would have been great. Like, I play around Shattering Spree, play all my Moxen, and get my 1 payoff Mind Break Trapped. There's like, it's tough. It's tough. You can't play around everything. Some things don't let you do that. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, I mean, this hand's actually pretty good with Saga, right? All right, what do we got? Come on! Why? All right, well. Now you can't mental misstep my soul ring. Sucks to be you. They just tried to cast a spell, so I think they have Mind Break Trap. I'm just going to not play my key into Mind Break Trap here. Zero mana duress, kind of broken. So we're just gonna win with Saga this game, right? Oh, change of plans. Nah, probably not change of plans. Probably just play my Academy, hold up Flusterstorm, and make dudes. Mana Crypt. It's gonna help me kill you. Oh, it's Hardcast Trap. You're right. You're right. It is Hardcast Trap. That's so funny. It is Hardcast Trap. The funny part is we just don't give a shit, right? So I could get a Sapphire here, which will let me cast the Thought Casts. Or I could get a Soul Guide Lantern, which helps me not die to a Breach. Kind of like that idea. Yeah, but the downside there is if like I want to fluster on their turn, I can't. Yeah, I mean I could have needled Tarn if I still had Needle in my deck, but I don't. I think if I just hold open everything, like they played a mana crypt for nothing and I just attack them, right? Seems better. I could untap my artifact land. That's true. Yeah, maybe I should have done that then. I kind of like just blanking them for a turn. Like they spent a turn and didn't do anything and like they die, right? I don't know. It's very clear that opponent had Mind Break Trap. So it's kind of weird to play into Mind Break Trap. Maybe it's not a huge deal because we just like let the first Thought Cast get Mind Break Trap, then cast a second Thought Cast, and no one cares. And then eventually, then we untap the pool and hold up Fluster on this turn. But this way, we get to hold up Fluster and have mana to pay for their Fluster. So it might even be better. That would be exciting, though. That would be exciting, though. All right. I mean, this deck feels like pretty reasonable. I kind of like it. Okay, round 4, Vintage League up against Turn 1 Tinker, who has quite a larger range than Turn 1 Tinker, though has been playing some Turn 1 Tinker recently. This hand is like very awkward. We don't have a force. We don't have. This is already mulled a 6. This is annoying. Turn 1 Tinker has actually played some Turn 1 Tinker recently, but most of the time they play Bazaar, yeah. I think I could just do better than this hand. That is definitely better. Do I put back... What do I put back? All of these pieces... Okay, so they are playing Dredge again. Maybe farm some trophies. If they're on Dredge, I kind of want to just put back Force. And just leave us with full action. They're down to 4. They're down to 3. Pitching Force looks really good, especially if they're going to mull this deep. They were already on 5 when I pitched Force, so that makes sense. They're currently on 3 cards. But it's Dredge. Dredge can easily win on 1 card. All right, they kept a 3-card hand. We're going to lead with Saga so that we can try to go find our Tormod's Crypt or our Needle, which will be quite good. Holy shit. Really? Their 3-card hand was Bizarre Chalice? Man, Okay, opponent, I see you. Wait, they didn't activate Bizarre. What the hell happened? Why would they not activate Bizarre? Oh, they have their 3-card hand was Bizarre Chalice. Yo, London Mulligan is the worst thing that's ever happened. London Mulligan is so broken. It's disgusting. It is unbelievable. How can my opponent just freely mold a 3 and their hand is Bizarre Chalice because they get to sculpt it? No, it's the London Mulligan's fault. It's not Bizarre's fault. This stinks. This blows. Ugh. All right, well, if they don't hit a Dredger on this Bazaar and maybe their next Bazaar, I might have a chance. They missed the... Okay, all right, no Dredgers. Still no Dredgers. If they miss Dredgers on all of their activations and we get a Needle, we probably win. No Dredgers. No Dredgers. We're safe. We're safe. 0 Dredgers. Shit, dude. Bizarre is too funny. No, I drew my Needle. What if they drew misstep? Wait, so now what do I do? Do I just go get I can't get an Emerald. Should I get a Tormod's Crypt? Nah, I should go get like an Opal. Soul Ring. If I get an Opal and I play my Needle, then I have 3 artifacts and I can cast my Thought Cast. That should be good enough. Unless they drew Misstep, in which case I look really silly, dude. But this lets me play Thought Cast. Okay, all right. I can't get rid of this Chalice of the Void, but my opponent can't do anything until they find green card Vigor, so... all right, I have another Thought Cast. Quite the hand here. They drew blue card Force? All right, fair. All right, back to 0. What a game. All their top cards was all permission. Ooh, top is a sicko draw. Yup. Oh, I did this the wrong order, didn't I? Whatever. I did that the wrong order. Can I still cast Thought Monitor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can still cast Thought Monitor. Everything's fine. They're done. They don't know about Neoform. We kept Neoform a secret. We kept Neoform a secret. My opponent did not find a single Dredger. They found only counter magic. It was nuts. What else did we take out? Was it mystical? I don't remember. Yeah, I probably don't need Vault Key. I don't think Jar is good, though. I'd rather just play Forces or something. Mulligan. Keep. Needle on the draw, not as good, but... I mean, this hand certainly smacks. Can just draw some Thought Cast, right? Well, I don't really have a lot of ways to shuffle with my Brainstorm. Most of the time, you really want fetches in your deck when you're playing Brainstorm. I do have some Sojourners, so maybe it's better than I gave it credit for, but this has to be worse than Oath? No, I'm playing Tinker and Urza Saga. Doesn't that automatically make it better than Oath? Ooh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Should I beat? No, that runs me into trap. I think we just lead on Needle and hope it doesn't get countered. Not really, but kind of. They're still tapping, which means they probably just have Force of Vigor, and I'm going to lose my Needle and my Companion, but what's a guy to do? I just wanted a Salamander. You paid 0 mana for Hollow One. I paid 1 mana for Hollow One. It's pretty similar. I mean, if I get Vigored on Needle and Companion, it's pretty... Oh, they had nothing. Nothing is good. I like nothing. They do have... They could Icarid back in this Amalgam. Not that good. Yeah, but Oath of Druids is a terrible magic card. Have you considered that? So their Dredger hit another Dredger as well as a Bridge and a Therapy. It's not great. This trade gets rid of a Bridge. They get a Zombie. I can't draw Neoform, so kind of off it. I mean, they didn't tap because I have a Needle, so... I'm not really playing this because I think it's better than things. However, it's been quite good. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. Like, you could also say Oath of Druids gets hit by Prismatic Ending, but Sojourner's Companion doesn't. Like, I don't know. Why are we therapying? Oh, they're therapying a Dredger out of their hand. That's a nice play. I like that. Oh, they get to therapy 2 imps out of their hand. That is kind of nasty, actually. All right. Okay, opponent. I see you. Top deck Neoform, please. Prismatic Ending is a major part of the Esper Tinker deck's arsenal against Oath of Druids. That's a very relevant thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Neoform! Oh, let's go! That's a good one. Dogcast. All right, we bricked. I mean, it's a major reason I'm not playing Oath of Druids right now. So I consider it a big deal. Like, there's a reason I wasn't using Oath of Druids to combat Urza Saga anymore, and that's because the Esper list adapted and play Prismatic Endings. Attacking is bad. My opponent has Icarids, and I want to block them. Oh, we have Key? Okay, attacking is good. I should have attacked. You damn right. I didn't think that far ahead. I was too busy arguing about how Prismatic Ending is a relevant card in Vintage. Man, this is not going well. Now I just gave them a zombie token. Maybe I should have killed the zombie token last turn here. Whoops. They are out of stuff now. So, I mean, it's still too late, right? Oh, no, I guess they get an Icarid back next turn. So, it's all real bad for me. It's all real bad for me. Yeah, I probably should have just blocked a zombie last turn. That was not ideal. Well, time to top deck something. Survey says Neoform. Any Neoforms? Thought Monitor. Okay, I accept. And then Neoform. Okay, Thought Monitor. I accept. And then Neoform. I'm gonna get blue. Cast. Green. Cast. Neoform. My Thought Monitor. Get rid of your bridge and get Sphinx. Wait, is Sphinx better than Grizzlebrand? Shouldn't be. Because I have enough blockers on the ground now. Oh, I should have attacked. Whoops. I mean, neither can be vigored, so. Well, this lets me draw into Vault Key if I want. Like, I have enough blockers on the ground where it should be better. Because I could draw. Maybe I can't draw. So maybe it's not good. Yeah, maybe I should also go Sphinx. I don't know. Like, there's like definitely a world where I can draw, right? Like, they don't have anything in their graveyard. I have protection from Vigor. I can do that. Oh, I could have drawn it by accident. That would have been quite bad. Probably should have definitely neoformed first. I'm just casting things at random now. Who needs to think when you can just do no thinking? This deck is lit, dude. I don't know. Would Oath of Druids have won that game? I don't know. I think Neoform would have won that game, but I don't know about Oath of Druids. Oh, I forgot to update the little record thing. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. That was all right. All right, boom. 3-1. Fifth and final round. Let's battle. Okay. Imagine if we're up against Bazaar again and we just lead with our Tormod script in game 1. All right, boom, hollow one, go. No, no, chat, they forced my Salamander. They forced my Salamander. I'm in pain. That's who does that? Fuck you. That's I'm not letting you ponder. You've lost your right to ponder. Uh-oh. Any 8 casts? Any 8 casts? No, I guess that's not the worst draw that I've ever had. Who forces Mirror Enforcer? Incredible. I've lost both my coin flips because that is how I play Magic. Yep. Uh-huh. Exciting. Yes. Ian's seen this before. This is a vampiric. Mystical, sure. Ancestral, sure, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get flustered now. What's gonna happen here? Nope. Survey says nope. Oh my god, really? 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 Just let me have this. I sure hope that means that I am going to have 8 casts off my top. WWSD. What would Slasher do? Want to flip. I feel cheated. All right, 3 out of 4 flips. Hey. Why can't I draw any of my 8 casts? Now I'm dead. So sad. I was promised 8 casts. Well. I was promised beautiful top deck battles. I want, you know, to draw my whole deck. Needle on my key? Guess that means they don't have a force. So what am I playing against? Tinker? I am 16% to draw on 8 cast, but 100% to lose my flip. No, don't. This game sucks so much. No. Why? 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 Oh, look how bad it is. So sad. All right, well, the good news is there is no good news. There's the good news is there's no good news. All right. Oh, that is not enough cards to take out. Oh, Crip. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Did I get it in time? I don't have 30 mana sources. I only have like 24, 25. Come on now. And I've been told Saga isn't a mana source. That's a spell. I've been told by people, trusted magicians, that this is a broken spell. Why no draw? Why the hell do I want a Needle? Needle is not good against Tinker. That is good news. Damn right, Kevin. I think Saga is just bad. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's our plan. New plan. I will not be in Bologna. I have wedding stuff. Not my wedding, though. Other people's wedding stuff. What is it like to always have exactly what you need? They kept in Sphinx of the Steelwind versus me. Sheesh. Really don't matter what you do these days. I think we're dead. Ah, Esper Tinker. Esper Tinker. I don't have a lot of hope for this game, mostly because our draws have been extremely suboptimal. Like, oh my lord. Oh my. I just feel like we could have drawn so much better. It's pretty easy to train around Italy. I trained around Italy last time I was there, and it was quite easy and affordable. So I wouldn't fly directly into Bologna if there are cheaper options. I think it's really pretty reasonable to hop on a train and get anywhere. Can I have an 8 cast, please? I've been told that's a good card. No, of course not. Why wouldn't I? I think our luck ran out. All we do is draw Tangle Bridges now. Yeah, they knew about the force, so I mean, I assume it means they have something. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm sure this resolves. You Hull Breacher me, you die. You Hull Breacher me and you're dead to me. You're absolutely dead to me. Oh, thank God. Whew. Oh. Oh, I was... I lost it there. If I got Hull Breacher, I swear to God. I would snap fly into Milan instead. It's it's probably like a $50 train, if anything, and it's like it's fast, one stop. It's real easy. I'm sure there were cheaper trains, but I just got like the direct one. Okay, we're doing it. Doing it. We're doing the thing. What? No! Sad day. Now they have Hardcast Force. I lost on their flip. Neoform? No, we're just gonna die to Saga because our opponent drew 2 Saga and we drew 0. We really should never lose a Saga battle, right? Like, our entire deck is artifacts. My opponent... I should never lose to constructs with this deck. It is so sad. Yep. Am I getting Volkeyed? My opponent, what, cast a Preordain, a Probe, and a Dig in this game? It's not really a lot of draw. Lost a flip, now I can't even draw with Grizzlebrand. We can cast that. We're gonna lose to their Manifold Key, but I mean, it's pretty cool that we can cast this. Maybe I'll draw something good off this. Thought Monitor? Any Thought Monitors? Any Thought Monitors? I draw a Saga now? Wait, I should have attacked with my Thought Monitor, right? No, because they have 3 tokens. I need to be able to block and chump. No, they just get to make this no, 6. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Swords to Plowshares. Yogg will. We're not fine. In fact, we were never fine. Unlucky. Not great. Not great. They still had all D's. Okay, it's fine. We can still draw another Thought Cast, right? Oh no, we're gonna lose to our Mana Crypt. Never mind. Ooh, we won our Mana Crypt. Just to lose to our top deck. All right, well, that was an unfortunate way to close that one. We did go 3-2 with what can only be considered as a pile. Did we make any changes? I kind of want to play more. Maybe I'll play more. Was there anything that we wanted to change, though? Yeah, but what? I don't even know. I thought the deck was great. We don't have enough creatures to effectively use Crater Hoof. So I was trying Archon, and it was... eh. Bridges. What's a bridge? Oh, I don't think the bridges were bad. I kind of like the bridges. Like, what we're going to play some spires instead of bridges? I don't know. I just don't think Cannoneer is good in Vintage. I've found that card to be quite terrible. Like, it's actually smaller than Urza Saga Constructs, and it's not really protected from anything, and you don't actually get, like, ahead on mana. You still have to pay 6 mana to cast it, really. I actually think that the Kappa Cannoneer is just not that good. Could be, like, maybe a sideboard card or whatever, but nah, not feeling it. 2-drop? Oh, the Patchwork Automaton? I don't think that card is good at all. It's like okay in workshops, but yeah, I don't like either of those cards really. Yeah, I mean, we could play Tinker and Sphinx instead of Archon, or we could play 2 Grizzlebrands. But maybe it's just better to play Tinker Sphinx. Yeah, it probably is. And then I think this Tormach Crypt is like really bad in the main. I don't think we had any trouble hitting our artifact requirements, right? We do have a top. I didn't think our artifact requirements were ever really in doubt. This looks fine. No, we just like didn't do anything and died. No, this is a terrible Citadel deck. Like, this is just an awful Citadel deck. Everything costs 7. It is it's definitely a no-go. I kind of think we should play some ley lines if we're gonna play against all Bizarre leagues. I kind of like the idea of 1 of each artifact and then 4 ley lines instead. Time Twister is just kind of an underwhelming card. Because you time twist your opponents into forces a lot of the times. Like, if you're on turn 1, Twister can be good, yeah, but in general, I think this is not exactly a very good Twister deck. So, kind of off it. I don't think we need any Hercules. This looks actually a little bit better. This looks a little bit better. Kind of like this. Yeah, if you made it to the end of this video and you're watching on YouTube, thank you. I appreciate the support. I might have some changes coming in the near future on terms of how many videos I drop a week and what videos I drop. Stay tuned for that one. It would probably be starting next week. I also need to think about my streaming and uploading schedule because there's going to be a lot of things happening in the summer on the weekends in terms of weddings and events and those kind of things. So I'm actively thinking about switching upload schedule dates to like going up to 3 and doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That gives each video enough time for everyone to see it, but without eating each other's views. And I probably am looking at doing like a 1 off stream recording, 1 on stream recording, and 1 challenge. And then if the challenge gets, if I can't play on a Saturday, then maybe I'll stream on a different day. More to come on that one, but I will see you all in the next video.